Yeah, the hotels in the area got really expensive in the last few days, and they're like, oh, because it's Carnival. Good morning, beautiful Earthlings. It's March 4th, day 134. I just woke up and I'm starting to clean up my campsite. Here's what all that looks like. It was raining last night, so I'm not sure this tent is waterproof because some of these parts are starting to soak through. I follow the rules of leave no trace, so there's my garbage. I'm probably going to clean up some of the garbage that was here before I was. And I have a little hole for like my toothpaste and stuff, so yeah. There's some gnats, good morning gnats, and there are beautiful wildflowers all surrounding me. I actually did not sleep well because I got woken up by the rain like on my face and I was like drowsily like, this is a problem, I have to do something, I just can't go to sleep without putting like the overlayer on top. So that's what I drowsily did at like 3 in the morning. I'm only like a quarter mile away from the Caves of Diros, and I'm just gonna head straight there. So let's get our day started. Isn't this funny? Like a little flower got stuck in my... Here's the Cave of Bihara. Okay, it wasn't that way, it was this way. What you think is the entrance is not the entrance. It's actually up this set of stairs. Y'all, I was like, it's so humid in here, but there's actually life. I found a spider. It's actually really big. Like, it would probably fit in the palm of my hand, but I'm not gonna show you my palm in relation to that. All you hear is this liquid dripping. Man, it is humid in there. Smeagol, Golem, all of them live down there. They just all live down there. It's dark, it's dingy. You know, in the Lord of the Rings, wherever Smeagol lives, there's like that lake. There's a lake at the end of that cave, dude. Smeagol has his little boat where he catches fish. The signs. Okay, we're gonna go back to our bike and head north. It is forecasted to sprinkle rain today. Oh joy, my favorite. As if I didn't get enough rain on me last night. Okay, I'm huffing. There are like miles and miles of these stone walls just lined along people's properties. I wonder how old they are. I'm gonna try to go to Pyrgos tonight because it's gonna be pouring for like 5 days and I feel like I have to do a rain ride. So I just want to get as far as I can up north before I, you know, use the most of the sunlight that I can. Okay, we stopped at Kokari and I got, I'm freaking cheating, chicken and rice with a lemony sauce and like lentils and potatoes and bread. They're so sweet. They gave me like a little, some food to go. Kokari in Kalamata. I'm not sure where I'll be ending up today, either Pyrgos or Patras. And the reason for that is because Pyrgos is about an hour away and Patras is 3 hours away. And I just want to make as much time as I can because I only have about 10 more days in Greece before I have to exit the country because of the non-visa rule. So you can stay in Greece for 3 months without having to apply for a visa, and I don't really want to apply for one, so I'm moving out. But I was looking at the weather of the route of how to get out and go up to Albania, and it's freaking snowing in the mountains for like 7 days on the way out. So I don't ride in the snow, and I don't know if the road's gonna be clear, and that's a problem because I don't know how long that's gonna take me to ride in the snow if I have to, but I'd rather like plan for that in this case. Okay, I'm at my hotel. Thank goodness that it kind of stopped raining when I was riding, and I'm at Hotel Merrily. Let me show you around. I'm like washing all my stuff. Here's all my gear. I washed my backpack because my honey spilled and that was really annoying. So I washed everything that spilled honey on it. Here's all my gear, my stuff. So when I was at that restaurant, Kokari, people are so interesting. They're like, we never see a female motorcyclist. And I was like, I've seen some around Greece. And they're like, yeah, but not that many. So it's a husband and wife that owns that restaurant. And it's the top rated on Yelp, but least expensive. And it's homemade food. I haven't really eaten too much homemade food. Just like a lot of halloumi cheese souvlaki and like wraps. And I was like, yeah, the hotels in the area got really expensive in the last few days. And they're like, oh, because it's Carnival. And I was like, I understand, but I'm not comprehending. And I was like, I thought Carnival was like a South American, Brazilian, Caribbean carnival celebration. And they're like, yeah, we have it here. And then they're telling me like a few days before Easter, when they start fasting, they have something called Carnival in Greece. And they're like, yeah, it's like Mardi Gras. And they're like, in the villages, they have like a parade. Everyone paints their face black and they have like horns and they're dressed like kind of like black sheep. And they have skits where they like do like the circle of life where it's like marriage, birth, death. And I was just like, what? I didn't know this. And she's like, well, you're not from here. Like, you can't know everything. And then before I left, they packed me food. So I went up to pay and I was like, oh, how much? And they're like €7. And I was like, okay. And then they're like, here, take this. Like, take it to go because we can't sell this. It's too late. We're closing. And I was like, what? This is gonna be my dinner. And it was my dinner. It was really good. I forgot what it was called, but it was kind of similar to like a lasagna layered, but instead of like flat sheets of pasta, it's like long noodles with like ground beef. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm super tired. Night now.